2026 Chevrolet Camaro. With its aggressive styling, advanced tech, and a heart-pounding performance package, the latest Camaro doesn't just live up to its legacy, it redefines it for a new era. So, buckle up, because we're going to take a detailed look at its exterior, interior, performance, and pricing. Right from the moment you lay eyes on the 2026 Camaro, you know you're looking at a beast designed to dominate the road. Chevrolet has gone all in on the design, sharpening the lines even more than before, giving it a sleeker yet more aggressive profile. The front fascia is redesigned with a wider grille, integrated LED headlamps, and a sculpted hood that seems to breathe with power. The Camaro still sits low and wide, giving it that iconic muscle car stance, but with modern aerodynamic improvements that actually serve function over form. Whether you're seeing it in shadow black, Arctic white, or that new electric lime green, this car demands attention from the side. The updated body lines flow cleanly from the front to the rear, creating a dynamic look even when it's parked. Chevrolet has also added new 20-inch alloy wheel designs, wrapped in sticky performance tires that grip the road like they mean it. The rear is just as dramatic, slim, smoked-out LED taillights, a sculpted bumper, and a quad-tip exhaust that not only looks menacing but roars with real authority. A functional rear diffuser and an optional carbon fiber spoiler add to the Camaro's race-ready aesthetic. And yes, it still feels unmistakably like a Camaro, just evolved for 2026. Step inside, and it's clear that Chevrolet didn't just focus on the outside. The interior is a major upgrade in both design and tech. The cockpit feels like it belongs in a fighter jet. You're greeted by a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster paired with a massive 13.4-inch infotainment touchscreen angled toward the driver. The new UI is smooth, responsive, and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The dashboard is trimmed in premium materials, and you now get options for Alcantara and real carbon fiber inserts depending on the trim you choose. The seats are bolstered perfectly for spirited driving, but remain comfortable for long hauls. Heated and ventilated leather seats come standard in upper trims, and the ambient lighting now syncs with drive modes to enhance the mood. The flat-bottom steering wheel is leather-wrapped with integrated paddle shifters, and even the air vents are redesigned to look like turbine jets. Chevy's latest head-up display system projects performance data and navigation directions right into your line of sight, which is not just cool, it's seriously useful. Now let's talk performance. The soul of any Camaro. Under the hood, the 2026 Camaro offers multiple powertrain options. The base trim kicks off with a 2.7-liter turbocharged four-cylinder pumping out 315 horsepower, which is great for daily driving and still delivers respectable performance. But step up to the IT1 or SS trims and you're looking at a 6.2-liter V8 engine that now delivers a monstrous 490 horsepower and 480 pounds-ft of torque. That's enough to rocket this machine from 0 to 60 in just 3.8 seconds. Chevy has also enhanced the magnetic ride control, making the suspension adaptive to your driving style in real time. Transmission options include a 6-speed manual for purists and a lightning-fast 10-speed automatic for those who want raw speed. The steering is precise, the chassis is tight, and the ride quality has improved noticeably over previous generations. Whether you're hitting the track or carving up a mountain road, the 2026 Camaro offers control and confidence at every turn. And for those craving even more, the rumored ZL1 variant with over 650 horsepower is expected to drop soon, which could turn this street beast into a full-blown track weapon. Chevrolet has also added a suite of advanced safety features including automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and adaptive cruise control, all seamlessly integrated so they never intrude on the driving experience. As for pricing, the 2026 Camaro starts at around $32,000 for the base Turbo 4 model. If you're stepping up to the LT1 with the V8, you'll be looking at about $43,000. The SS trim with full performance gear and high-end interior options pushes that to around $50,000. And if the ZL1 drops later this year, expect that one to cross the $70,000 mark. But even at its highest price point, you're getting a car that delivers supercar-level performance for a fraction of the price. In the end, the 2026 Chevrolet Camaro is more than just a facelift. It's a bold statement from Chevy that the muscle car isn't going anywhere. It's just getting smarter, faster, and more refined. Whether you're a die-hard Camaro fan or just love performance cars that make your heart race, this new generation is absolutely worth a look. 2026 Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport, a machine that perfectly blends heritage, modern engineering, and aggressive styling into one irresistible performance package. This isn't just a Corvette with a badge tweak. The Grand Sport has always been the sweet spot in the Corvette lineup, sitting between the standard Stingray and the hardcore Z06, giving drivers an unmatched balance of road comfort and track capability. And in 2026, Chevrolet has pushed it further than ever before. From the outside, the 2026 Corvette Grand Sport demands attention before you even hear the engine roar. The wide and low stance gives it a road-hugging presence, while the front fascia is sharper and more aerodynamically sculpted than in previous years. A redesigned grille with active airflow shutters helps cool the engine while reducing drag when cruising. The headlights are slimmer, with ultra-bright LED technology that slices through the night like a precision tool. Along the sides, functional air intakes not only look aggressive, but also channel air to the brakes and engine bay. The Grand Sport-specific fender flares give it a muscular profile, housing the massive 20-inch forged alloy wheels up front and 21-inch at the rear. Wrapped in high-performance Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, the rear end is a showstopper with quad exhaust tips positioned wider apart for a more menacing look, a reshaped diffuser to enhance downforce, and a subtle yet purposeful fixed rear spoiler that blends seamlessly into the design. Chevrolet offers an array of bold color options this year, including an exclusive Grand Sport Racing Blue and a deep metallic Shadow Black, both paired with optional twin racing stripes that throw back to Corvette's racing heritage. Step inside, and the 2026 Corvette Grand Sport immediately reminds you that this is as much a luxury sports car as it is a performance machine. The cabin has been refined with even higher quality materials, featuring soft-touch leather, carbon fiber trim, and brushed aluminum accents. The seats are newly designed performance buckets with heating, ventilation, and adjustable bolstering to keep you locked in during spirited drives while staying comfortable on long journeys. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed, wrapped in Alcantara, and houses tactile controls for audio, driving modes, and even track telemetry functions. The 12-inch digital driver display is fully customizable, providing real-time performance data, navigation and track lap timing in razor-sharp detail. At the center, an upgraded 11.5-inch infotainment touchscreen features Chevrolet's latest software with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a built-in performance data recorder, and an optional head-up display that projects speed and RPM directly onto the windshield. The Bose Performance Series sound system fills the cabin with crystal-clear audio, though most owners might prefer the natural symphony from the engine behind them. Storage remains practical for a sports car, with enough space in the front trunk for a weekend getaway bag and a small compartment in the rear for additional gear. Under the hood, the 2026 Corvette Grand Sport delivers a thrilling performance package. Power comes from a naturally aspirated 6.2-liter V8, tuned specifically for the Grand Sport to produce around 520 horsepower and 490 pounds-ft of torque. This engine sends power to the rear wheels through an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission that shifts with lightning speed, offering both smooth automatic operation for daily driving and razor-sharp gear changes in manual mode. The result is a 0 to 60 miles per hour time in the low 3-second range, with a top speed approaching 190 miles per hour. The Grand Sport also benefits from a performance-oriented suspension with magnetic ride control, adapting in milliseconds to road conditions to balance comfort and cornering precision. Brembo carbon ceramic brakes provide outstanding stopping power, while the electronic limited slip differential ensures maximum traction when powering out of corners. Chevrolet has fine-tuned the chassis for 2026, making it even more predictable. And agile, meaning you can push it hard on the track yet still enjoy it on a cross-country drive. The exhaust note has been tuned to perfection, deep and burbling at low speeds, then transforming into a fierce, high-revving wail as you climb toward redline. As for pricing, Chevrolet has positioned the 2026 Corvette Grand Sport to remain an attainable dream for many sports car enthusiasts, starting around $85,000 for the base model. Of course, with options like carbon fiber exterior packages, upgraded brakes, and premium interior trims, you could easily spec one past the $100,000 mark. Even at that price, it offers performance and presence that rivals far more expensive European sports cars, making it one of the best value propositions in the high-performance market. In the end, the 2026 Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport is a perfect example of why the Corvette name continues to command respect across the globe. It's the ideal middle ground in the Corvette lineup, giving you the track-ready precision of the Z06 without sacrificing the everyday usability of the Stingray. With its aggressive exterior design, refined yet driver-focused interior, exhilarating performance, and surprisingly reasonable pricing, the Grand Sport stands as one of the most well-rounded sports cars available today. In 2026, it finally arrives in its full glory. I'm talking about the Chevrolet Corvette Zora, a machine that doesn't just carry the Corvette name forward, but pushes it into an entirely new league. This car isn't just another Corvette, it's a vision of what the future of American performance can be, mixing heritage with cutting-edge engineering, and placing Chevrolet right at the top of the global supercar conversation. When you first lay eyes on the Corvette Zora, the exterior alone tells you this isn't just another model in the lineup. This is the halo car, the one that wears the badge with pride and arrogance in the best way possible. The stance is low, wide, and aggressively sculpted, with every line and surface designed not only for beauty but for maximum aerodynamic efficiency. The front end has a more pronounced splitter and sharper headlight design compared to the standard C8, giving it a sinister, almost fighter jet-inspired look. Air channels carve through the hood and down the sides, pulling airflow where it needs to go to keep the Zora planted at high speeds. The roofline flows seamlessly into a rear deck that's dominated by a large, active wing that adjusts dynamically depending on your speed and driving mode. From the side, you'll notice muscular rear haunches and deep sculpting around the doors, showing off the car's mid-engine proportions. Even the wheels, offered in lightweight forged alloys with carbon fiber options, scream performance. Around the back, Chevrolet has gone all out to make sure you know this is not just a Corvette, but the ultimate Corvette. Quad exhaust tips are mounted centrally, with a diffuser that looks more like it came off a Le Mans prototype than a road car. The taillights maintain the Corvette identity but are sharper and narrower, matching the aggressive character of the car. Every vent, every crease, every carbon fiber element is there to serve a purpose. The Zora doesn't just look like a supercar. It looks like it wants to devour the road ahead. Step inside the Zora, and you're greeted with an interior that feels like Chevrolet wanted to blend luxury, technology, and fighter jet precision. The driver sits low in the cockpit, surrounded by a squared-off steering wheel filled with controls, a massive configurable digital display, and a center console that rises high with a bank of buttons angled towards the driver. The seating position makes you feel cocooned, almost as if the car is wrapping itself around you, reminding you this machine was built for serious driving. Materials inside are top-notch, as expected at this price point. Premium leathers, Alcantara, and exposed carbon fiber are everywhere, giving the Zora both luxury comfort and motorsport authenticity. The seats are deeply bolstered racing-style buckets with heating, cooling, and even a massage option for when you're not chasing lap time. Chevrolet didn't forget daily usability either, offering wireless connectivity, a large infotainment touchscreen with the latest interface, augmented reality navigation, and a Bose premium sound system specifically tuned for the acoustics of the cabin. Of course, most buyers will probably prefer to listen to the engine behind them rather than music, but it's there when you want it. Storage is limited, as you'd expect in a car like this, but you do get a small front trunk and rear storage. Compartment for essentials. Now, the heart of the Corvette Zora is where things truly get wild. Underneath its carbon fiber skin sits a hybridized powertrain that makes this the most powerful Corvette in history. At its core is a 5.5-liter twin-turbo, flat-plane crank V8 derived from the Z06, tuned to deliver around 800 horsepower on its own. But Chevrolet didn't stop there. They added a front-mounted electric motor system that provides instant torque, pushing total system output to nearly 1,000 horsepower. Yes, you heard that right. The Corvette Zora breaks into four-digit territory, putting it in the same league as hypercars costing 3 to 4 times as much. With this setup, the Zora isn't just fast, it's shockingly quick. The combination of the high-revving twin-turbo V8 and the electric assist means 0 to 60 miles per hour happens in under 2 seconds, making it the quickest Corvette ever built. Quarter-mile times dip into the mid-9-second range and top speed climbs past 220 miles per hour. This isn't just muscle, though. The electric motors also give the Zora advanced torque vectoring, making it stick to the road in corners like a car from another planet. The all-wheel drive setup provides insane grip, while adaptive suspension, magnetic ride control, and active aerodynamics constantly adjust to deliver the best performance in every condition. Chevrolet has also ensured that the Zora offers multiple driving modes, from a quiet electric-assisted startup for city driving to a ferocious track mode that unleashes the full symphony of the V8 and opens up all the performance systems. For those worried about efficiency, the hybrid system also allows limited electric-only driving, making it surprisingly versatile for such an extreme car. When it comes to handling, the Zora is razor-sharp. The steering is precise and communicates exactly what's happening at the front wheels, giving the driver confidence to push harder with every lap. The car feels balanced, neutral, and surprisingly forgiving for something with nearly 1,000 horsepower. Proof of how much effort Chevrolet engineers put into making this a driver's car, not just a numbers car. Braking is equally impressive, with carbon ceramic brakes bringing this beast to a stop with authority and consistency, lap after lap. Now let's talk about pricing, because the Corvette Zora has been the subject of endless speculation for years. In 2026, Chevrolet has managed to shock the world by offering a hypercar-level machine at a fraction of the cost of its European competitors. While exact numbers vary depending on options, the Zora starts at around $250,000. Yes, that's a lot of money for a Corvette, but when you consider that it competes with cars like the Ferrari SF90, Lamborghini Revuelto, and even McLaren hybrids costing $600,000 or more, the Zora looks like an absolute bargain. With fully loaded trims pushing closer to $300,000, it's still undercutting the competition by hundreds of thousands of dollars, while delivering equal or better performance. This pricing strategy makes the Zora an attainable dream for many enthusiasts who thought they'd never touch a hypercar. Chevrolet has pulled off something remarkable, creating a car that competes with the best in the world without abandoning the Corvette's tradition of delivering massive performance for less money than anyone else. The 2026 Chevrolet Corvette Zora isn't just a new model, it's a turning point in the Corvette story. It shows that American engineering can stand toe-to-toe with the finest from Italy, Germany, and Britain, and in many ways surpass them. With jaw-dropping looks, a futuristic and luxurious interior, nearly 1,000 horsepower of hybrid performance, and a price that undercuts the competition, the Zora is nothing short of revolutionary. It's a car that doesn't just aim to compete in the supercar world, it aims to dominate it, and from everything we've seen and driven, it's well on its way to doing exactly that. So that's the 2026 Chevrolet Corvette Zora, the ultimate expression of what Corvette can be. Let me know in the comments if you think Chevrolet has built a true hypercar killer, and if you'd take this over a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more deep dive reviews right here on Auto Rush Pro.